My name is Nathaniel Cruz. I was born August 11th, 1970, born in Lorain, Ohio. Went to Ramadi, Iraq. That's where I was injured. I had an accident in country that resulted in my TBI and PTSD. There's always incoming rounds, mortar rounds, incoming fire. So we had the rollover that I impacted my head and busted my bicep. So now I'm here in Synopsis and receiving treatment for my memory loss, anger outburst, and sleep deprivation. I met my wife, Leslie, in Fort Polk, Louisiana in 1992, and then we married in New Llano, Louisiana, and we've been together going on 28 years.
My name is Leslie Cruz. We've been dealing with his TBI and PTSD since 2009. Every day is a challenge. You never know what personality you're going to get. You just have to keep marching forward. One of the hardest things for us is when he left to go to Iraq, our kids were little. So when he came back, and I think a lot, not just him, probably a lot of veterans, when they come back, you're in denial that there's something wrong. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but you downplay a lot of, but just, the outburst. And Nate did a lot of guarding his perimeter at our house, setting up different booby traps and stuff. And when you have little kids, it's hard for them to understand. So it was almost like a learning experience, that you just have to learn to live with that. And I think that's what a lot of spouses do, that, you just think that, there's no help. Or so when, Donna offered this, I'm like, we're open for anything. Anything that, I'm gonna start crying. Okay. Anything that will, you're never going to be the person you were when you left to go to Iraq, but anything that will bring a little bit of normalcy from the person you knew that left. Okay. So I had found her organization, Defenders of Freedom Online, and had reached out to her, and that was in 2009. And throughout the years, she's just been a godsend, helping us. Never any red tape, to get, that's just her mission to help the veterans. So just recently I had reached out to her. She had told me that she had partnered with Synapse to do this, treatment for brain injuries. And she said, Leslie, I would really like to get Nate down here. And my first response to her was, thank you. I'm really honored for the opportunity, but Nate's not going to go by himself. He barely even drives, anywhere. So for him to get on a plane and go to Dallas, without me, it's not going to happen. So this is how amazing Donna is. She said, I've known you guys since 2009. She knows his issues. She knows, the struggles we've been having. And so she let me come with him.
Been here for a couple weeks. Basically, it's you have the weekends off, so it's Monday through Friday. So this would be my 9th day. It's been incredible. They've been helping me with my memory, my sleep, and they've just been doing like a battery of tests on me with different machines, and so I've been able to sleep better and recall a lot more. I usually write down notes for basic things, and now I'm able to just concentrate more and apply and remember, even the doctor's names. I was telling my wife that this is really an incredible, I call it a military retreat, but it's basically, it's treatment for me, and it's more individualized than the VA. So having 2 weeks with basically like 5 doctors just concentrating on me, that's how you're able to get the repetition. And it's not just 45 minutes at the VA hospital. So I would recommend this to any veteran that, had a TBI or PTSD. And by the end of the 2 weeks, I feel more confident going out there in the world.
So we're on the home stretch. So this has been amazing. I've seen some big changes in Nate. I'm trying not to cry. And okay, stop for see, that's why I made him move. Okay. Okay. So his sleep, at home, he would barely get maybe 2 to 3 hours of, I'll say, uninterrupted sleep. Always up, just guarding the house and just checking everything. Nightmares. So since we've been here, I've noticed him being able to just sleep. Maybe not a whole 8 hours, but just to have at least 4 or 5 hours of uninterrupted sleep is amazing. They're working on his memory, so I've noticed like at home we have sticky notes all over our house, just passwords and doctor's appointments and grocery list or anything. Everything has to be wrote down. And so since we've been here, they've been kind of working on getting him away from that and helping with his memory. And I've noticed, I know it's not going to happen overnight, but I have noticed where he can recall things, when they challenge him. So that's going to be a big positive motivator when we get home. And I'm just overall really just amazed with the program itself. In the beginning, it was kind of hard to watch, but just to see how knowledgeable that these doctors are, and to learn things, about him that the VA hasn't picked up on was amazing. I'm sad that we're leaving, but I'm just so grateful that, Donna and Defenders of Freedom steps up to give these veterans that opportunity, to come here. They've treated us like family here, and just for him to have that, as opposed you go to the VA and you have one doctor and you never know which doctor you're going to see. For 2 weeks he's had the same, doctors, like a team, and he was their only focus that day. So I'm very, very grateful for that opportunity. It's sad that we're leaving, but I know, when we get home, they're still going to be a part of our lives. So it's amazing.